What is up, Lit Squad? What is going on? I know it's been like a couple of days since I posted my last video or my recent video, but I got an update. Yes, I got me some food. I'm recording with my phone, but my mom made some gumbo, almost like jambalaya, and it is so good. So I decided to make another video for you guys, an update, because I said that I would keep y'all up to date, and I know y'all said to keep you guys up to date as far as how everything has been going along the way with my journey and stuff. And what I can honestly say is I've been extremely excited. This video is character development. This is what this video is about, character development. If you can't tell by the title, is character development. And what I can honestly say is I am grateful. I'm grateful for everything that I went through. I'm grateful for everything that has happened, that occurred, that pushed me to be in the situation that I am currently in, because I have a major comeback that's about to hit. Like, I'm about to have a major comeback, and I'm not letting anybody get in between the way. Right now, I'm trying to wait for my son's food to get done out the microwave. It should be warm now. Let's see. Oh, it's cold still. I have some big things that is going to be put into play. I don't know how soon. It could be before the end of this year, or, well, we're already in December. Today is December 1st. But it could be before this year is out, or by the time the beginning of 2023 hit. I'm so excited. I just came back from my orientation today at Home Chef, and they talking about we start work this weekend, and I'm just like, yo, it's crazy. I got 2 jobs now. So everything worked itself out at Wendy's. I work from 9 to 2:30, and then I work at Home Chef from 4 to 12, or whatever the case is. So I'll be getting paid 4 times the no, I'll be getting paid 4 paychecks a month instead of 2, or whatever the case is. Wendy's pay $13 an hour. Home Chef pay $15.50. That's a total of $28.50 if I'm not mistaken. The max amount that I make, I don't know if I should put it out there, but I'm gonna just say it'll be 4 times the income. Hopefully, that's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm going for. And I just withdrew my son from the school that he was at, because he was going to school out there in Marietta, or whatever the case is, and that was like a 35 to 40 minute drive, and that was really going to interfere with both of the jobs, me being able to get back and forth to both of the jobs on time, or whatever the case is, to be able to clock in and do what I need to do. So I went on ahead and I withdrew him today. I was going to go up there to the other school. I already filled out some of his paperwork. So the next step is for them to just go ahead and transfer all of his information, or allow them to request. But first I got to bring my mom's lease stuff up there to the school, and they need a bill. And I'm like, currently where we're staying at, there is no utility, so I don't know exactly how that's going to work. She does have a lease, and I don't know if she's going to have to go up there with me because it's her stuff. But yeah. Come on and eat. Come on and eat. So yeah, she's probably going to have to go up there to the school with me. I'm not sure. I don't know if they're going to have her sign something, or whatever the case is, but I went on ahead and withdrew him from Sawyer Road Elementary, and he's going to be attending Mableton, which is literally right around the corner. So that way I can be able to make it to both jobs on time and still pick him up on time and do what I need to do and handle my business. So the next step moving forward is to get an apartment, and I already got my eyes set on the exact apartment that I want, because I already went apartment shopping the beginning of this year when I did have the job that I had. But even at that time, people were saying I wasn't making enough money, and I was making 3 times the rent, which was weird. That job ended because it was a contract position, and they claimed I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. Well, the production numbers was not where they needed to be, although that company was very unorganized. But yeah, so I got 2 jobs, and I can honestly say it has been character development, because there have been a lot of things that has been trying to make me react a certain type of way, or get a certain type of reaction from me, that I have not allowed. And I'm super proud of myself for that, because any other time I probably would have just snapped on somebody. But I'm usually always the individual who's trying to mediate situations, or try to keep those, de-escalate a situation or whatever the case is and stuff. But sometimes you want your voice to be heard, but sometimes it's not always about your voice being heard. And that's what I realized. Some people just be trying to make sure you understand them versus them understanding you. They really don't care to understand you. They just want to make sure that they're understood overall, and that's normally what it is. So you just have to let those people be. And that's what I've been learning working at the job that I currently work at now. Everything doesn't require a response. Everything doesn't need to be addressed. Even if you're right, you don't have to speak on it. Just go up there, get your paycheck, and get the fuck out. Leave. It's simple. You get me? So that's basically what I'm on. When I was at the Home Chef orientation today, that's exactly what I was speaking on to one of the girls at the orientation. She was like, yep, I'm not coming up here to make no friends. I'm not doing none of that. I ain't got time. And I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about, because I don't have time to be up here making no friends. I'm here to get a bag. You feel me? Because I got a whole goal. My life has been completely fucked since the beginning of this year and the middle to ending of last year. And I need to get my shit back on track. Another part of the character development that I took acknowledgement and realization of is the mere fact that I needed to hold myself accountable for being in the situation that I'm in. At the end of the day, regardless of who is at fault, when I say take myself accountable, I need to take accountability, meaning that I should have never allowed myself to get to a position or a point in my life that required me to put my life in somebody else's hands and it don't work out and I end up where I am currently, having to rebuild. So that's all on me. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's at fault, what I had control over, what I didn't have control over. At the end of the day, I had to take a step back and I had to look at that. I was like, damn, although these things, a lot of these things wasn't my fault. And I just feel like, but I know for a fact that I was doing what I need to do. At the end of the day, I need to take accountability for being in the position that I am in. That's just simple, because ain't nobody gonna take care of you. Ain't nobody gonna have your back the way that you need them to be. Ain't nobody gonna do for you like you can do for yourself. And to even think that is insane. And that's all this has shown me this year. I feel like that's what the lesson has been this year. Like, I'm all I got. At the end of the day, there is nobody else. To think that there is somebody else who can literally make all your problems go away and handle your shit for you until you can get your shit together, that is unrealistic. It will never happen. I'm not going to say it will never happen, but at this point in time of my life currently, I just don't think that's realistic. That's what I've learned. And it sucks that I got to start back from scratch, from the bottom. But luckily, I don't have anything occupying my mental, which means I have free space and opportunity to recreate, rebuild, and use my paintbrush however I please. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. Like I told my mom, I said, at this point, if this is what I have to do to be comfortable or to get to where I need to be, I'm going after everything that I want, everything that I feel like I deserve, everything that I need for my son. And times 10, that's just what it is. I'm not accepting anything less, because I got to put in 10 times the work or 2 times the work just to get there, versus being at a job that I could have had that didn't work out, that allowed me to be comfortable, but still put me in an uncomfortable position because it wasn't enough for the lifestyle that I'm living or trying to live or build for myself and my son. So having to put myself in uncomfortable positions to become comfortable, let's get it. That's exactly how I'm looking at it. I'm like, at this point, if this is what the fuck I gotta do, let's get that shit. I want a nice apartment. I want my car paid off. I want my credit score in the 600s to 700s or whatever the case is. So that way, by the time it's time for me to start looking into getting business credit, so I can start working more on my business and stuff like that, everything will be well taken care of. And I won't have to worry about any of that. I won't have to worry about anything or whatever the case is, because you got to have your personal credit built before you can get business credit. Sadly, and a lot of people probably don't even know that, but that's the goal. I'm just like, shit, if I got to be uncomfortable to live the lifestyle, which my lifestyle is expensive, that I'm building, sadly, everybody has their definition of what is a comfortable living for them, or whatever the case is, what they consider to be successful and stable living for them that's comfortable. And for me, mine is a little bit more extra and expensive, and that's okay. And that's what I had to learn. A lot of people tend to get upset when somebody speaks on their dreams or some of the things that they take interest in that might seem a little bit off the radar than what the average person is used to, because of how they grew up. And it's just like, yo, like, it's okay. Those things are okay. Just know what comes with those things. And I'm already aware, and I've been aware since I was a child, because otherwise I wouldn't have did half the shit I did. But being aware that in order to have that expensive lifestyle, it's gonna cost. It comes with a dollar sign right next to it. Ain't nothing in this world is free, and that's just facts. At the end of the day, you got to play the game to get everything that you want. You got to play the game. That's just what it is. You got to play the game or get played. And I just never been a person to get played, and I'm not going to get played. At the end of the day, I see myself being extremely successful. I am successful at heart. I am rich at heart. I'm rich mentally, physically, spiritually. You know, and I want to be wealthy. I'm okay. I know that I'm already rich or whatever the case is, but I want wealth. That's what I want. Generational income, generational long-term wealth. That's what I want. I want to make sure that by the time that I pass and I leave this world, my son is well taken care of, and anybody else that I consider to be close to me or whatever, is well taken care of. And that's the goal. And that's all I've been doing. It's so crazy because working and doing what I'm doing currently, I haven't even been exhausted. If anything, I'm laughing. And I've been a little bit happy, just a little bit. I don't know why. Like, even if I get off work and I should be tired, I don't feel like I'm necessarily tired. I'm happy about something. Because something about to come up out of this. And that's just what the fuck it is. I feel like I've been slept on for too long. I appreciate everybody who put me in a position to get to this point, or whatever the case is. Everything that happened to me for me to get to this point, I appreciate all of those people. And all of those things, I appreciate every last little bit of it. Those who did try to help, those who did try to provide some type of resources and other options, I appreciate them as well. And stuff like that. The ones who on some bullshit, I don't communicate with you. I don't have to give an explanation. People need to learn that also. That's another form of character development. You don't have to always give an explanation to everything. Sometimes you're not going to get closure for everything. And that's something you got to work on within yourself, which can be extremely hard because it's like, damn, you want to resolve the issue. You want to solve it. You can leave that sitting right there. Okay. But you're not going to always get that resolution that you're looking for. You're not going to always get that closure. And I'm okay with that. And since I'm okay with that, I'm just like, okay, let them live them, let them be them, let them do them. And I'm going to do me. I'm going to go about my business and do what the fuck I need to do. And that's just what it is. And I'm about to get on my glizzy. I start work for this job this weekend, y'all. Like, y'all don't hear me. Like, I came out the fucking homeless shelter working. And I know the average person was like, okay, well, why was it so hard for you at first to get a job? Because if it's anything under this $16, I'm not taking it. And that's not enough. Anybody who knows realistically, using your common sense and your logistical thinking, y'all, I'm stuttering. But anyway, your logistical thinking, using logical thinking, you would know that the cost of living in Georgia especially, I can't speak, I know a lot of other states is way worse, but the cost of living in Georgia is extremely high. It's terrible. Like, $20 an hour is not enough anymore. At this point, $20 an hour is considered fucking $7.25, the new $7.25. And that's exactly what I was told when I was making it. And I'm trying to get back to that. So I'm just like, shit, if I can't get back to $20 an hour or more with one job, okay, let's get two. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. I went and did 2, and I'm going to be making 28. And should that allow me to make 4 times the rent or 4 times whatever I need to be making to get everything that I'm trying to get, let's get it. I went to the orientation today. They gave us a tour, and it's not bad. I'm not putting too much strain on my work. It's at a warehouse. I'm not putting too much strain on my body, not work. I caught myself. I'm not putting too much strain on my body or whatever the case is. The only thing is, it's just super cold in that bitch. But what I realized when I went up in there, it wasn't even that cold, and I was dressed. Like, I got my jogging pants on. I got my Ugg boots on. Got the hoodie, got the hat. The only thing that was freezing for me was my hands. So I'm just like, shit, at this point, I'm good. All we doing is packing and picking fucking food and shipping that bitch off. I'm good with that. It's cold in here, but I'm straight. I'm warm. As long as my hand's good, I'm good. So I'm just like, let's go. Everybody up in this bitch like, this is easy. Let's go. Let's get this bag. Let's get this money. Because I really feel like another part of my character development is I learned something. You need to remind people why you shouldn't be fucked with. You need to remind people or give people a reminder as to who you really are and why they fucked over a good person. Not to say you need to be boastful. That doesn't mean you need to brag. That doesn't mean you have to flex. No, because what you naturally have, it'll always speak for itself, and I always live by that. For example, me getting my degrees, I don't have to brag about those. You feel me? Because it speaks for itself. That's a real thing. You can't get rid of it because I put in the work to get that. I'm not flexing. I'm not capping. And what comes with that is animosity, secret animosity, and a lot of hate and a whole bunch of other stuff. People thinking you feel like you know everything and a whole bunch of shit because they don't want to increase their knowledge or they feel insecure. It doesn't matter what it is. So that's just saying way like, you know, should I start leveling up and I get a nice place. You know, I decide to go get my actual Jeep that I want and a whole bunch of shit. It's going to be a lot of people who feel some type of way. It's going to be a lot of people, and that's not to say I want them to, because I want best. I wish the best for everybody. I want the best for everybody. But at the same time, you hating me because of me and me being me for your own insecurities and what you got going on, that shit is weird. But that's going to happen. And it's like you got to allow that to happen because that's how you're going to know who people really is. It's going to show you people's true colors. I don't even know if it makes sense. I'm rambling, probably talking too fast, but I be posting these raw ass content. See, I ain't even talking right. See, look, I be posting these raw ass videos for y'all because I ain't got shit to hide. I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I'm going to always let y'all know the real. I'm going to let y'all see a peep of what the fuck I got going on. I'm never going to cap to y'all. Everything that I'm telling you right now is real life. There's no need to make it up. There's no need to fake it. There's no need to do none of that. Like, everything that I'm speaking to you, I'm currently doing it right now. If I could take y'all to work with me every fucking day, I would. Sadly, I can't because we can't put no phones. They won't allow us to bring phones into the building. So that won't happen. But yeah, that's just what it is. Your girl came in swinging. They said sometimes you got to come out swinging. And I said, Lord, I'm tired of swinging. I just want to walk in peace. I want to walk in peacefully and gracefully. That's it. But in order to get to that walking in peacefully and gracefully, I got to come in swinging. And if that's what the fuck I got to do, baby girl, throw them dukes up because that's what we finna do. And it's a lot of people who are going to be mad. I'm also going to get me a gun. It's going to be the legal way. I don't have a criminal record, don't have a criminal background. So that's a disclosure right there. So I'm definitely going to get that, and I'm going to go to the gun range and all of that extra shit, take the classes, whatever it is that I need to take so I can protect myself and feel a little bit more safe, because at this point in time, you know, you can't fight people nowadays. And I feel like, but since I became a mother, fighting is not cute to me unless it's involving my son. You feel me? Like, I'm not finna fight nobody unless it's involving my son. Other than that, like, you're not gonna get the time of day. And if that means I'm super scary and I won't jump, then shit, let me be a scary bitch. And I'm gonna show you how scary I am. And I think that's the problem with a lot of people that I know. I've been told that, oh, you a scary bitch, you a scary bitch, you a scary female. Okay, since I'm so scared, I'm gonna show you how scary I am. I like that term. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, I'm not finna walk around pretending like I'm just super hard, that I'm gonna beat a bitch ass. I beat the whole world up. No, I'm scary as fuck. I love my life. I want my life. I love my freedom. I love my son. I love what I do. I love where I'm going. I love where I've been, and I love where I'm at. And if you think you're gonna take that away from me, I'm gonna show you how scary I am. And that's facts. That's just what it is. I done came a long way from having to live a certain type of life. I don't live that life no more. And that's maturity. That's growing up. That's realism and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I ain't gonna talk y'all off. I ain't even started eating my food yet. Could have said this could have been a slick mukbang.